Imagine a doorway appearing in our solar system, and stepping through it could send you to another galaxy, another universe, or even another century. Sounds impossible, right? But according to physics, it might not be. And the strangest part is that the biggest danger wouldn't be what's on the other side. It would be what happens the moment the doorway opens. For decades, wormholes have been one of the most fascinating ideas in science. You've seen them in movies, TV shows, and science fiction stories. But the concept didn't start in Hollywood. It started with Albert Einstein. Back in 1935, Einstein and physicist Nathan Rosen proposed something extraordinary. They described what became known as an Einstein-Rosen bridge, a tunnel connecting distant points in space and time. Instead of traveling across unimaginable distances, you could theoretically take a shortcut through the universe itself. But here's the strange part. A wormhole isn't really a bridge. It's more like a tunnel punched through the fabric of reality. Enter one end, and you could emerge somewhere completely different. Another galaxy, another universe, maybe even another point in history. And that raises an unsettling question. If wormholes are theoretically possible, why haven't we found one? That's where things get weird. Despite decades of searching, nobody has ever observed a real wormhole. Not one. And even if they exist, scientists suspect most would be microscopic, far too small for a spacecraft, let alone a human. But that's not even the craziest part. To create a wormhole large enough for travel, the amount of mass required would be almost beyond comprehension. We're talking about forces so extreme, they could reshape the very structure of our solar system. And that's when the real problem begins. What if a massive wormhole suddenly appeared near Earth? At first, it might seem like the greatest discovery in human history. A gateway to anywhere. A shortcut across the cosmos. The ultimate space highway. But what happens next changes everything. The amount of mass needed to support a human-sized wormhole would be astronomical. Scientists already believe even tiny black holes could contain the mass of entire mountains. Scale that up to wormhole size, and the consequences become terrifying. Its gravity could begin pulling on everything around it. Planetary orbits could shift. Rotations could change. Entire worlds could wobble off balance. Earth's delicate position in the solar system might be altered in ways we can barely imagine. And this is where it gets weird. The destruction might not last long. Why? Because wormholes appear to be incredibly unstable. Their own gravity causes their walls to pull toward each other. In simple terms, they naturally want to slam shut. The moment a wormhole forms, the countdown to collapse may already have begun. So even if humanity somehow discovered one, there's a good chance it would disappear before anyone could use it, unless there was a way to hold it open. And that leads to one of the most mysterious concepts in modern physics, something called exotic matter. Not exotic as in rare, exotic as in potentially impossible. Scientists believe keeping a wormhole open would require negative energy, something that behaves unlike anything we encounter in everyday life. But here's the twist. No one knows whether enough of this strange material can actually exist. And if it can't, every wormhole in the universe may be nothing more than a doorway that instantly destroys itself. So let's say humanity solves every problem. We find a wormhole. We stabilize it. We keep it open. Now comes the question that changes everything. Should we go through it? The laws of physics currently suggest there may not be enough negative energy available to keep a wormhole stable. According to our best understanding, the numbers simply don't work. But here's the strange part. That prediction has never been fully tested. And whenever science reaches an untested boundary, possibility sneaks back into the conversation. Maybe wormholes are impossible. Maybe they're waiting to be discovered. Maybe somewhere in the universe, natural wormholes already connect distant galaxies like hidden cosmic highways. But that's not even the biggest mystery. Imagine being able to cross millions of light years in seconds. Imagine visiting alien civilizations, witnessing the birth of stars, or perhaps traveling into Earth's distant past. The opportunities sound limitless. Yet every incredible possibility comes with a disturbing cost. If opening a wormhole could destabilize planets, alter orbits, and reshape entire star systems, would any destination be worth the risk? Would seeing another galaxy justify gambling with our own? And that's the final twist. Maybe the greatest value of wormholes isn't traveling through them. Maybe it's realizing how fragile our place in the universe truly is. Because if reality were only slightly different, If these cosmic tunnels were common instead of rare, would Earth still be here? Or would civilization never have existed at all? And if wormholes are possible, where is the nearest one hiding right now?